All right, check out this hot pile of garbage. By this point, I've more or less transitioned to Linux Mint from Windows, but there's still a huge swath of my workflow that just is not running under Mint, under Linux, and that would be music software. So after working for about 3 months on my game, I figured, okay, let's write some music. So I switched to my Windows computer. But of course, Windows hasn't been running for 3 months, so of course the first thing it needs me to do is update it. And how do I know that? Well, that's because the internet is bricked. This is a common recurring trend with Windows, where it will brick my internet connection until I allow it to perform an update. And it's not even here, but as soon as I click that restart button, I'm going to start seeing the update wheel. At this point in my life, there's just no escaping Windows completely at 100% because all of the music software companies are still not supporting Linux as they should. I've sent enough angry emails, so hopefully that will change soon enough. Now, I don't want to update this piece of shit, but I also don't have the ability to download any of the tools I need. So I figured, okay, let's go ahead and switch back to Windows 10 because that's no longer supported, there's no more updates, maybe we'll be okay more or less on that front, just for the music stuff. Well, how can I flash Windows 10 when I don't have access to internet? I switched to Mint, and all of the instructions on how to flash a bootable drive on Mint rely on a library where the instructions don't actually do anything, like it basically just crashes during installation, or a piece of software that does not have a compiled binary, and the instructions for building it also result in some kind of an error. So I figured, okay, well, cool, maybe I can make bootable media from Windows. I go to Windows, there's no internet connection. So now I have to go to Mint, download the installation software like Rufus, then switch back to Windows, install it, actually make the bootable media, and now I can install Windows 10. And this is the weird part. Like, I can go to the browser and type in Rufus. Okay, cool, we got Google. Nice. I can click on the Rufus website, and it loads, well, this bullshit. I don't remember seeing all this stuff on the Linux side. Cool. Well, Rufus is Windows only, so let's go down to, oh no, can't do that. Gotta update my internet before I am allowed to fucking browse it on my own goddamn computer. Please, Native Instruments, please, Petrosonics, please, whoever makes music software, Steinberg, whatever, please start supporting Linux. I'm so tired of this shit. Also, for the love of God, can we normalize providing a compiled binary instead of a source code? Source code is great. I followed the instructions, shit didn't work. And I'm no Linux kernel engineer, I can't figure this shit out, man.